Hi, I'm Rose at 3Digitalis and I just watched the 2007 movie Wreck. Wreck is shot using the POV camera technique for the entirety of its run. It begins with the crew of a TV show, called While You Sleep, making a documentary about firemen. As the film progresses, the crew accompany a pair of firefighters on a call out to a local apartment building where the rest of the movie will take place. When compared to the founding film of found footage films. Stupid alliteration. When compared to the Blair Witch Project, it's easy to spot similarities. A female lead, a low budget, and it's a horror movie. But the differences are startling. The story is linear and easier to follow. The actors are compelling. The dialogue feels natural. In short, based solely on its merits, Wreck is the movie Blair Witch wanted to be, and definitely the one I would have preferred to have seen in a theater with an audience reacting around me.
I'm so scared.
The film was directed by John Balaguero and Paco Plaza, and, like every director in the middle of a new genre, they used a lot of tropes and stereotypes found in horror, suspense, and action-adventure movies. The first monster is an older woman who surprises everyone when she attacks.
You never paid any attention. Look what you did to him. Look what you did.
The cause of the situation is mentioned, but the cause is theorized about, but not conclusively.
So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus.
The authority figure who literally exists to drive the plot forward with some exposition, to not be too helpful, and get killed. Unlike other horror and suspense movies, Balaguero and Plaza create something both fresh and reinvigorating. Tropes and stereotypes aren't a bad thing when put to good use and can give the audience exactly what they came to see. The plot is minimal and there are loose ends, but then the vast majority of horror films often suffer from these traits, sometimes purposefully, and doesn't make Wreck any less enjoyable. Without trying, the casual viewer will see a number of either intentional or unintentional homages. Gage from Pet Semetary. The zombie swarms from Dawn of the Dead. The maze of apartments and rooms randomly sprouting attacking monsters are very similar to Resident Evil. A reel-to-reel tape recorder exposition from Evil Dead.
It deals with demons, demon resurrection, and those forces which roam the forest and dark bowers of man's domain.
And the female lead trapped in a pitch-black room with a murder as seen in Silence of the Lambs. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Our adventure opens outside a Barcelona fire department where local reporter Angela and her cameraman Pablo are prepping to film a news fluff piece.
Muy buenas noches, les habla Ángela Vidal.
The literal first 8 minutes of the movie are spent with the viewer watching raw footage of Angela interviewing firefighters and touring the station, before her main subjects, Manu and Alex, receive a non-emergency call and Angela rides with them.
No debería repetir, he dicho alarma, no he dicho sirena. ¿No? Bueno, se ha entendido, alarma.
Arriving at an apartment building, they find 2 police officers and the residents gathered in the lobby. There was a report of screaming from an apartment that can't be opened from the outside. Manu and Alex break open the door and everyone enters.
Sergio, ¿qué? Despéjame esto, joder. Mientras llegue la ambulancia, no quiero ver a nadie por aquí. Oye,
The survivors escape from the apartment only to find that the building has been quarantined by troops and that a BNC protocol has been enacted.
¿Qué es un protocolo NMQ? ¿Qué es significa NPV? ¿Qué es?
Ese es el procedimiento que se utiliza frente a amenazas de tipo nuclear, biológico o químico. No, pero tranquilos, suena muy espectacular, pero es más habitual de lo que parece.
Angela, Pablo and Manu search the building looking for exits only to find that everything is secured. A sewer that connects to the building's drains is suggested but isn't shown.
Oiga, ¿me está viendo? Oiga, ¿me está escuchando?
Angela and Pablo continue filming and interviewing the residents. Most of it is filler, but from Jennifer we learn who patient zero may be.
¿Y por qué no está?
Porque está el veterinario.
Anda, ¿qué le pasa?
Se puso enfermo.
This scene offers virtually nothing beyond establishing how authentic the characters feel. Claudia Silva has almost no dialogue and is rarely seen on her own, but she conveys so much while saying so little as Jennifer, the bored child wanting to see the grown-ups' toys. A health department official arrives and inspects the two surviving victims, injecting them with an unknown fluid. At this time the older police officer attacks Manu, the younger police officer, the medical intern and the health department official. The medical intern is infected and left behind.
¡Bien! ¡Que le han mordido! ¡No podemos dejarle salir! ¿Pero cómo mordido? ¿De qué cojones está hablando?
Se contagia a través de la saliva. No podemos arriesgarnos de dejarle salir.
Manu demands information about what is happening and the health department official explains that a sick dog was reported to them. It went into a coma, seemed to die, and then began attacking the other animals in the veterinary clinic. Immediately everyone turns to Jennifer and her mother. Jennifer has been feverish the entire night and her mother has been insisting it's tonsillitis. Then everything goes sideways.
Si eso es así.
Right here. I only hope that Claudia Silva continues to improve her craft because she's scary as hell.
Ya me pasan los ojos. ¿Sí?
At this point we move from jump scares and conversation to hardcore horror. The dead are walking, they're pissed off, and they're hungry. We get a few modern zombie tropes. The speed, the swarming, and the very short-term memory. That is one of the few truly consistent things about zombies. Out of sight, out of mind. But remember Rule 31 in Zombieland.
¿Dónde? ¡En su casa, coño!
Angela, Pablo and Manu are the only survivors left at this point and need to find the building's master keys to try and escape through the sewers, but are chased up to the top floor by the now swarming residents. And here we get a shot that's rarely seen. Absolute blackness, and it lasts for nearly a minute. In a movie theater without subtitles, this must have been so startling. Even watching here at home I can't help but feel a sense of dread and claustrophobia. It's here we get a sense of what caused the zombies. Demonic possession. And compared to other reasons for zombie outbreaks, space virus, voodoo, chemical spills, sexy teens stripping on graves, seeing your serial killer mom get killed, or a multi-purpose viral agent that either makes you a zombie or Mila Jovovich, divine intervention is surprisingly rarely used. Beyond Rec, only Prince of Darkness and Life Force come to mind. In 2008, there was a shot-for-shot remake of Rec made by Screen Gems titled Quarantine, starring Dexter's Jennifer Carpenter. It adds some unneeded sexual tension because American audiences can't live without that, but it's very faithful overall. Personally, I'd rather see the 2007 Spanish subtitled original. I'm giving Rec a 7 out of 10 and I hope you take some time to watch a new Halloween classic. Thanks for watching. This was Rose at 3Digitalis wishing you a happy Halloween. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Cook your meals. We haul your trash. We connect your calls. We drive your ambulances. We guard you while you sleep.